basketball on the Rebel IMG Sports Network.
Won't be playing the minutes that he wants.
So Justin Hawkins has checked in. Mike Moser has checked back in for the Rebels. It's Wyoming basketball with a 5-point lead, 14:30 to go here in the first half as Adams checks into the front court. Wyoming is not a deep team at all, but if the Rebels don't get any penetration, they're not going to get any fouls on. Now a ball tipped in the front court by Hawkins. Graybow has it knocked away again. Washington goes to get it. Justin Hawkins playing great defense, of course. Graybow out top, 15 on the shot clock. Hawkins all over him again. Got away with a slap there. Graybow goes baseline, feeds it underneath, and Justin Hawkins almost single-handedly forces a turnover as that ball goes off the hands of Nance or Washington. Couldn't see, and over to the Rebels.
And that's the energy the Rebels need. A guy like Justin Hawkins coming in and making a team have to work for everything.
Marshall out top right side with the basketball. Marshall gets the ball to Jones on the right baseline. Working on Graybow, backing in, and an offensive foul. Bryce Jones throwing an elbow. Pushing off with the right hand, easy call. Bryce, you can't extend the arm like that.
Yeah, once he extended it, the refs was going to let him go with the bump. But when he extended his arm, they just, they said, hey, you got a smaller guy on you. And what Bryce needs to understand in that situation is if I get a guy smaller than me that low, then all I have to do is put my body on him and jump over him. Nope, not too many guys are going to out-jump him.
Derek Cook Jr. replaced Nance for a brief time. As I said, Wyoming's not a deep team. They generally play maybe 7 or 8 at the most, barring foul trouble. Under 14 to go, still 10-5 Cowboys. Rebels with just 5 points. Ball to Gilmore on the right side. Backs away now from Marshall. Gives the ball to Washington. Over to Adams. Adams directing traffic. Gives it to Washington at the elbow on the right side. Turns to face. In the lane. A floater off the back iron. No good. Cook tries the putback. No good. And then Quintrell Thomas is fouled by Cook going up for the rebound.
I tell you what, when that ball goes up on any shot, you got 2 or 3 Wyoming players crashing the boards. They're going over guys. So
it remains 10-5, 13:25 to go first half. Marshall on the left side. Marshall gets a pick, comes top of the key. Now gets it down low to Quintrell Thomas. Quintrell underneath, reverse layup is good. Nice play. High-low there, worked by Marshall and Thomas. It's 10-7.
Rebels may have to go with the veteran players tonight against this team.
Gilmore bringing it into the front court. Gilmore comes left side, hands the ball to Graybow. Hawkins watching him. Now to Gilmore. Marshall all over him. Marshall slips. Gilmore takes a shot from the right side and makes it. Anthony fell down going for the steal, and that allowed Gilmore to get open. 12-7 with 12:50 to go here in the first half. Jones gets the ball left side on the block to Thomas. Quintrell backing in. Quintrell gets pushed, throws it up, no good. Moser's there for the putback. Nice tip in by Mike Moser, and it's 12-9.
And I like the fact that Quintrell is being aggressive on the offensive end.
Gilmore comes the other way. 12 and a half to go. Gives the ball left side to Graybow, chased by Justin Hawkins. Graybow bounces it way out top to Washington. He'll take a very long three. That's no good. And the rebound lost by Thomas, but fortunate for the Rebels, picked up by Jones. Jones up to Marshall left side. Marshall front court. Anthony, he had Quintrell Thomas down low. Oh, an elbow thrown down low by Cook. Both Thomas and Cook threw elbows there, and the officials either ignored it or didn't see it. Moser out top. Now to Hawkins. Hawkins left side to Marshall, looking at Moser posting up. Instead out top to Thomas. Thomas to Moser, knocked away by Washington, but goes right to Marshall. Marshall a three from the left side is good, and the Rebels tied at 12. Nice job by Anthony Marshall, kind of gathering himself before knocking down that shot. And the Rebels have withstood this early Wyoming onslaught and tied the game at 12 with 11:35 to go. Fans who have been obviously delayed by traffic now getting here. Yeah, I know it was miserable out there. Gilmore. Bounce pass to Washington. Washington hands to Gilmore coming on right side. Stops. Back to Washington. Doesn't take the three. Steps in for a two. That's no good. Rebound Quintrell Thomas. Gives the ball to Marshall. Across to Bryce Jones. Jones tries to force a pass down low. That's the third time tonight the Rebels have forced a ball down low and an easy steal.
You got nothing there anyway.
Approaching the 11-minute mark. Timeout next whistle. Gilmore fakes the long three right side. Now comes dribbling top of the key. He gets open there. Takes the three. No good. And a foul going to be called on Cook going over Bryce's back. And Dave Rice immediately going up to Bryce. Rebel fans, you can enter for your chance to win tickets for the entire 2013-2014 basketball season.